Seniors, take this for 5 nights and see what comes out in your stool. Did you know that 85% of seniors over 65 are carrying up to 3 kilograms of toxic waste in their intestines right now? I've seen it firsthand. Last month, Martha, a 72-year-old who thought she was doing everything right, taking her medications regularly, eating what she believed were healthy meals, even walking daily, came to me concerned about her persistent fatigue and foggy thinking. "I just don't understand," she told me. "I follow every instruction from my physician, but I still feel terrible most days." What Martha didn't realize, what most seniors don't realize, is that this waste buildup was creating an invisible barrier, preventing up to 40% of her medications from being properly absorbed. Think about that for a moment. Those expensive prescriptions you faithfully take every morning and evening, nearly half their benefits might never reach your bloodstream. Instead, they're trapped in that hardened waste lining your intestinal walls. But here's the good news that changed everything for Martha. A simple, homemade remedy using ingredients you likely have in your kitchen right now eliminated years of accumulated waste in just 5 nights. By day 3, Martha called me, her voice noticeably brighter. "I found something in my stool this morning that looked like it had been inside me for years." By day 5, she reported feeling more energetic than she had in a decade. I'm going to share this same remedy with you today. No harsh chemicals, no expensive supplements, just a simple, natural solution that works specifically for senior digestive systems. Imagine waking up feeling lighter, thinking more clearly, and finally getting the full benefits of the medications you're already taking. This is possible. I've seen it happen hundreds of times for people just like you. Let me tell you about Robert, who at 83 could barely open his pill bottles due to painful joint inflammation. For years, his doctors kept increasing his pain medication, never addressing why his body was becoming increasingly inflamed. After just 5 nights of this gentle intestinal cleanse, Robert experienced a remarkable 60% reduction in joint discomfort. Why? Because the toxins from intestinal waste were no longer being reabsorbed into his bloodstream, triggering inflammation throughout his body. To understand why this works so effectively, we need to understand what happens inside our bodies as we age. Your intestine is about 23 feet long, with countless folds and curves. In our younger years, strong digestive muscles keep everything moving efficiently. But after 65, these muscles naturally weaken substantially. Gladys, a former nurse in her 70s, explained it to me this way. "I used to understand digestion theoretically, but experiencing the slowdown is completely different. Foods that never bothered me now seem to sit in my system for days." Research confirms what Gladys experienced: intestinal motility, the wave-like movements that push food through, decreases by up to 50% in seniors. Simultaneously, your stomach produces about 30% less digestive acid, while your pancreas generates fewer enzymes. This creates the perfect conditions for undigested food particles to get trapped in the intestinal folds, forming a hardened crust along the walls. Just like plaque narrows water pipes, this intestinal buildup narrows the passage for waste and creates a barrier that blocks medication absorption. I'll never forget Frank, a 68-year-old taking blood pressure medication that seemed to be failing. His doctor kept increasing the dosage, causing dizziness and fatigue from drops that were too severe when the medication did work. After completing this 5-night cleanse, Frank's medication began working consistently for the first time in years, at a lower dose. His doctor was baffled until Frank explained about the intestinal cleanse that had removed the barrier blocking proper absorption. This explains why so many seniors struggle with issues that seem unrelated to digestion. The frequent falls from poor calcium absorption, the memory fog from inadequate B12 uptake, recurring infections from compromised immunity, and joint pain from increased inflammation, all potentially connected to intestinal waste preventing proper nutrient absorption. Eleanor, a vivacious 75-year-old, told me, "I accepted brain fog as just part of getting older until I realized it was worse after certain meals. That was my first clue. My gut and brain were connected." She's absolutely right. Your gut contains over 500 million nerve cells, more than in your entire spinal cord. Scientists now call the gut our second brain because these nerve cells form a network that communicates directly with your primary brain. This gut-brain connection becomes even more crucial as we age. Recent research has shown that disturbances in gut health directly correlate with accelerated cognitive decline in seniors. Those toxic compounds released by intestinal waste can cross the blood-brain barrier, contributing to memory issues and brain fog. Margaret, 78, had resigned herself to increasingly forgetful moments until she tried this cleanse. By day 4, I could remember where I put things without having to retrace my steps. My grandchildren noticed the difference in our phone conversations. I could recall details of their lives that I'd been struggling to keep straight. Your gut also houses about 70% of your immune system. A 2023 study found that seniors with healthier gut microbiomes experienced 60% fewer respiratory infections than those with poor gut health. Charles, an 81-year-old who had been hospitalized twice yearly for respiratory infections, completed 3 rounds of this cleanse over 3 months. For the first time in 5 years, he made it through winter without a single infection. Sleep quality, something many seniors struggle with, is also directly linked to gut health. Researchers discovered that improved gut function led to an average increase of 45 minutes of quality sleep per night in participants over 70. Imagine what nearly an extra hour of restful sleep could do for your daily energy and clarity of mind. You've likely tried conventional remedies, laxatives that provide temporary relief but lead to dependency, expensive probiotic supplements that don't survive in your digestive system, fiber supplements that add bulk but don't address the accumulated waste, and restrictive diets that are difficult to maintain. Sarah, 77, told me she'd spent over $2,000 on various digestive supplements before trying this remedy. I was skeptical something so simple could work when expensive products hadn't, she admitted. But within 3 days, I saw evidence in the toilet that decades of waste were finally leaving my body. The remedy I'm sharing combines warm water with lemon and either olive oil or chia seeds. Though remarkably simple, these ingredients work synergistically to create a powerful yet gentle cleansing effect specifically beneficial for senior digestive systems. Let's examine why each component works so effectively. First, warm water. Not hot, not cold, but precisely warm. The temperature is crucial for senior digestion. While younger adults can efficiently process cold water, seniors benefit from warm water between 105 and 115 degrees Fahrenheit, or 40 to 46 degrees Celsius. At this temperature, warm water helps relax intestinal muscles that naturally stiffen with age. Harold, 84, described it perfectly. It's like how my arthritic joints need warmth to loosen up in the morning. This warm water does the same thing inside my digestive tract. Warm water also enhances hydration for seniors who often experience diminished thirst sensation. Studies show it's absorbed up to 30% more efficiently than cold water in people over 65, helping soften hardened waste. Additionally, warm water dissolves fatty components of waste adhered to intestinal walls, just as warm water dissolves grease on dishes more effectively than cold water. Second, fresh lemon provides multiple benefits specifically valuable for senior digestive systems. As we age, stomach acid production naturally declines. By age 70, many seniors produce only half the stomach acid they did at 30. The citric acid in lemon helps compensate for this natural decline, stimulating digestive fluids that break down foods more efficiently. Edith, a 79-year-old with chronic indigestion, noticed this effect immediately. For years, I've had that heavy feeling after meals. By the second day of this cleanse, my food wasn't sitting like a rock in my stomach anymore. Lemon also stimulates bile production, a critical fluid that not only aids digestion but carries toxins out of your system. This improved bile flow helps dissolve sticky waste on intestinal walls like a natural detergent. For seniors concerned about acid reflux, while lemon tastes acidic, it creates an alkalizing effect once metabolized. Tom, 73, who had battled reflux for decades, was skeptical, but reported, "I was prepared for this to make my reflux worse." But surprisingly, after the 5 days, my reflux actually improved. All right, so here's the third point. Extra virgin olive oil acts as a gentle lubricant for the entire digestive tract. This is particularly beneficial for seniors who often experience drier intestinal linings due to medication effects and, well, natural aging. But, its benefits extend beyond just lubrication. The monounsaturated fats in olive oil help improve the absorption of fat-soluble medications. This includes many heart, cholesterol, and blood pressure prescriptions that are commonly taken by seniors. Catherine, who is 76, shared an interesting story. She said, "My cardiologist was surprised at my improved numbers. The only change I'd made was this cleanse, which apparently helped my heart medication work much better." Olive oil is packed with powerful polyphenols and antioxidants that actively work to reduce inflammation in the colon. This anti-inflammatory effect helps soothe irritated intestinal tissues, providing relief from chronic discomfort that many seniors experience. And for those worried about gallbladder issues, the small amount used, just 1 tablespoon, is generally well tolerated. It may actually help prevent gallstone formation by encouraging regular bile flow. As an alternative, chia seeds provide unique benefits for aging digestive systems. When they contact liquid, they expand to form a gel-like substance that increases stool volume by absorbing water. This creates gentle pressure against intestinal walls, stimulating natural contractions that help eliminate long-standing waste. Howard, 85, described it vividly. "I could actually feel gentle movement in my abdomen hours after taking it, not cramping, just a sense that things were finally moving after being stagnant for so long." This gel-like substance acts as a gentle broom for your intestines, sweeping debris from intestinal folds without harsh effects. The movement is gentle enough for sensitive senior digestive systems, yet effective for waste removal. Now, let me walk you through exactly how to prepare this remedy for optimal results. Begin by selecting a glass cup or mug with a wide, stable base and an easy-to-grip handle. You'll need approximately 8 ounces of filtered water heated to a comfortable, warm temperature. Not hot enough to burn, but warm enough to feel soothing when dropped on your wrist. Use half a fresh lemon for each serving. Dorothy, 82, with arthritic hands, discovered an easy method. "I roll the lemon on the counter while pressing down before cutting it. This breaks down the internal membranes so I can extract more juice with less hand strength. Cut the lemon in half and squeeze the juice directly into your warm water. For maximum benefit, include some pulp, but avoid the seeds. Now, decide whether you'll use olive oil or chia seeds. If choosing olive oil, select an extra virgin olive oil and measure exactly 1 tablespoon. If choosing chia seeds instead, measure 1 teaspoon of high-quality seeds. Add them to your lemon water, stir thoroughly, and let sit for 5 minutes to form their gel. Take this remedy approximately 1 hour after evening medications and at least 3 hours after your last meal. Drink the entire mixture within 5 minutes while sitting upright in a comfortable position. Repeat this process for 5 consecutive nights. Consistency is crucial for achieving optimal results. Here's what you might notice day by day. Day 1. Most seniors don't notice dramatic changes, though some experience a sense of lightness within 12 to 24 hours. Patricia, 74, reported, "I didn't see anything remarkable the first day, but I woke up the next morning feeling less bloated than I had in years." Day 2. Changes become more noticeable. Many observe darker or greenish stool. This is positive, indicating that old bile and toxins are being flushed from your system. You might see small, dark fragments in your stool. These aren't harmful. They're accumulated waste detaching from your intestinal walls. James, 77, described it as little dark specks, almost like coffee grounds, but I knew it wasn't from anything I'd eaten recently. Day 3 often brings the most dramatic results. You may eliminate rubbery or mucus-like material. This is not cause for alarm. These are accumulated residues finally leaving your system after potentially years of buildup. Virginia, 80, was initially concerned. "I found string-like substances and called my friend in a panic. She assured me this was exactly what was supposed to happen, old waste finally being eliminated." Day 4. Most seniors experience more complete and satisfying bowel movements. The eliminated waste often contains small, hardened pieces resembling old, dried material, because that's exactly what they are. Day 5. Most seniors report a remarkable difference in how their digestive system feels and functions. Bowel movements become more regular and complete, with less straining and more satisfaction. The abdomen typically feels noticeably flatter. William, 78, laughed when telling me, "I had to tighten my belt 2 notches. My daughter asked if I'd lost weight, but it was just all that old waste finally gone." After completing this 5-night cleanse, continue with a modified version once or twice weekly, using just a quarter lemon with warm water and half the olive oil or chia seeds. Agnes, 86, summed up her experience beautifully. "For years, I accepted digestive problems as just part of getting old. Now I realize I was carrying around decades of waste that was slowly poisoning me. At my age, I didn't expect to feel good again, but I do. This simple remedy gave me back a quality of life I thought was gone forever." It's never too late to reclaim your digestive health and experience the cascade of benefits that follow. Better sleep, improved medication effectiveness, reduced inflammation, enhanced nutrient absorption, and a renewed sense of well-being. The dignity that comes with physical comfort shouldn't diminish with age. With this simple, natural approach, you can experience a quality of life that may have seemed out of reach. Not despite your age, but with the wisdom to care for your body in ways that honor its complexity and resilience.